Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking. I'm really excited about coming back in your house today to show you one of my favorite recipes that I like at Christmas time. I don't know why I just make it at Christmas time. I should make it year round, but this is a really good Christmas recipe. We're going to make white chocolate cranberry pistachio cookies. So, in saying that, let's start off. I've got 1 stick of butter that's really soft. I'm gonna put this into my mixer here. Okay. I've got 1/2 cup of white sugar, and I've got 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Now we'll put these in here and we'll let these mix up a little bit. The secret to these cookies is let this butter and sugar blend for at least 2 or 3 minutes. And I'm gonna have to scrape it down because it hits the side, because it makes for a really, really soft cookie when you do that. And these are absolutely to die for. They're delicious. So I'm gonna do this several times and let this get good and soft. Okay, this has been blending for a few minutes, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to scrape this down really good. All right, and at this point, I'm going to add 1 egg, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, I'll put those in this, and then I'm gonna mix these up again. Okay, while they're mixing, in a separate bowl, got a small bowl here, I have 1½ cups of flour, all-purpose flour. 1½ cups of all-purpose flour. I'm gonna put about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, which I always just usually add that, a little bit of salt in there. And then I'm gonna put 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in there. So I'm gonna put my baking soda in here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stir those up a little bit. Get my spoon here and stir these up just a little bit, because I want them to sort of incorporate all in the flour so that it's not all in one spot. Okay, now I'll go back over to my blender, and this is really, really blended really well. So I'm going to take this, and as you can see, it is really, really, really blended. All right, I'll take and see if I can get all this off my paddle blade here, my beater blade here. I'm gonna actually take this off now. Okay. Take my spoon that I was using and see if I can get all my batter off of here. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'll actually take this off. Push this down and push this out of the way. Now, I'm going to take my dry ingredients now that I have, and I'm going to add this a little bit at a time to my wet ingredients. This is a very simple recipe, again, to make, and when you try it, well, this is one of those cookie recipes, if you make for a cookie tray, that it may never make it to the cookie tray. You might end up being the cookie tray. So now we got to get this all good and stir it up and get this all good and incorporated. Okay, I've got this stirred up. Now I'm going to get this off my spoon. And what I'm going to do is I want to scrape the sides down first before I put any more ingredients in here. this all scraped down. Now we're going to add the good stuff. Okay, to this I'm going to add, I've got 1 cup of white chocolate chips. All right. I have got 1 cup of freeze-dried cranberries. Now, if you'd rather use freeze-dried cherries, you could use that also, but I like the cranberries, okay? And then I got a 1/2 cup of chopped pistachios. Now, these are salted pistachios in a bag. I just bought them and I just chopped them up, okay? And they don't have to be real fine. And then I put them in my ingredients, and then I'm going to mix all this up. Look at all that good, wonderful stuff that's being mixed into this batter. So you know why I say that these might not make a cookie tray. So let me get this stuff all good and stir it up. Then I'll come back and we'll actually put them on our tray. Okay, I've got this all stirred up. Just look at that, how good that looks, just the batter. Okay, I'm going to scrape this off my wooden spoon. And it also smells delicious. Okay, let's set these aside for a second. Then I've got 2 trays that I put parchment paper on. And my oven is preset to 375. And we'll make these into little ball-sized shapes. And I'm going to bake these for about 10 minutes. So I'll put them on here. That's 1. We'll get this whole tray. And these don't spread out too far, so you can put them pretty close together. I'll probably put 4 in a row here. And I've got another tray to do also, so. Okay, why don't you let me get this tray finished, and the other tray if I have to, and then I'll come back before we put them in the oven. Okay, welcome back. As you can see, I've got the 2 smaller cookie sheets full, and I had enough for 7 or 8 other cookies for the larger ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in the oven first and let them bake for 10 minutes, and then I'll come back to you after these bake and we'll take a look at them. Okay, our cookies have been in the oven for 10 minutes and I'm going to get them out. Wow, and they look beautiful. There's the first tray. Okay, the cookies are out on the tray, so I'm going to let them cool for about 10 minutes, and I'll put them on a platter, and I'll come back to you. Okay, welcome back. Our white chocolate, cranberry, pistachio cookies have cooled down. I've got them on the tray. Imagine this having on your holiday table. I put a little bit of holly on here, some greens. They look beautiful. They taste, look at that, nice and golden brown. Oh, look at that. You can see the white chocolate. You can see the cranberry. And the pistachio's got a piece of pistachio. Wow. These are good. I hope you'll try these for the holidays. They're fantastic. If you don't follow me on Facebook, look me up on Facebook. I post a lot of things there I don't post on YouTube. I posted about a bazaar today in Merida that we had. It's interesting to look at. But keep on following me on YouTube and subscribing to me on YouTube. If you hit the subscribe and the bell, every time that I do a recipe, they'll let you know. And I'm making a recipe at least once a day now. So keep up with them. There's so many new things there for you to try, and I enjoy bringing them to you. Thank you for letting me come into your house. From my house to your house, you always welcome me in with such open arms. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Have a great, great day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And I send you an enormous hug and say, God bless.